What's up, fellow gamers? Phreak here. Welcome back to Let's Play Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. Chrome difficulty, fun stuff. I recorded the first 3 episodes on Monday evening, and then on Tuesday afternoon, they released an update that let your Cyber Knight get whatever starting equipment and starting implant you wanted. As I've mentioned before, dermal plating is my least favorite because of the minus move speed, and so I was about 18 hours early on starting this Let's Play. Did not want to restart it. It's not worth it. I could have played some and caught up with this off camera again, and then it's worth it. So unfortunately, I had this going on. It did get buffed by going to only -6 move speed, so I'm going to keep it for now because I think it's fine just to take the HP and be a little bit more permadeath resilient, but oh well, a day off would have taken something else. It's fine. Anyway, since we last played, we finished the Underworld Hub. I spent 1 token on bumping legwork. I maybe could have waited. Ultimately, there's a chance that some legwork comes out of Haven Smokeout, and so being able to spend a token on that as well would have been maybe worth it, but I want to spend the token and get it, going on cooldown as soon as possible. Otherwise, sold a bunch of stuff at the cold storage, went up from about 4k to 100k. I debated buying some weapon mods, but they're around 20k each for what's functionally like 6% accuracy, and I figured I'd rather spend that money on base upgrades, get a detox room, upgrade command HQ, upgrade cold storage, off of this being a nano scrubber, and just spending the money that way. There's a chance if I get too much money, I will pivot and go get mods after all, but at the end of the day, I think it's going to be fine. So we're going to go ahead and plan this mission out. This is the same 4 characters as last time. We've got somebody to disable stuff. We've got a couple of gunners, a couple of knife wielders. It should be pretty reasonable. And this will be my first time in a while running this mission with mostly level 3 characters, which I think is going to be a small pause to make it a little bit easier. I think also the previous Let's Play, I ran this when it was only 3 characters. So this will be hopefully easier. That said, I don't have an AoE shotgun stun, so we'll see what it turns into. Alrighty. Well, welcome to Haven Smokeout. We can see where a lot of the bad guys are, and noticing that we have whistlers for a lot of them. So if they land any, poison on us, we're going to be really sad, have to use healing. So I have to pretty much heavily make sure we don't get hit. Yeah, so 2 of these rolled as whistlers. This guy's a basic guard. We can bypass this guy, probably no problem. I believe it is correct for us to try to... I forget what's correct here, actually. I think I want to yield behind everybody, assume this guy won't see us, and then, yeah, that's going to be the play here. We're just going to quad yield, and I'm going to pretend it's the right choice. So yeah, we know you're just running back and forth. So at worst, you raise the alarm. You rolled a 14. At least someone will roll above that. You're patrolling, and now you're not going to see us come through, which is nice. And then you are not going to go too far, right? Yeah, pretty short patrol. Cool. We can even slink past that. We're going to go kind of through the central area here. Alrighty, so if we want to go this way, we can. This runs by a motion field sensor, but that's it. I guess there's also 2 cameras in the way, and they're very much in the way. So I almost always heavily prefer going through the left-hand side. There's a loot box here you can get through, and you can jump over this wall right here to get there, or you can, of course, take down the laser wires. Considering there's not much else to have to care about, I'm willing to just throw a wire crawler at that and move through and take this as my primary route and not have to walk all the way around. Judging by the fact that you're just running back and forth, you won't see a body here, but the fact that you're on a patrol means you will eventually see a body. Also, it'd be hard to kill this guy quietly without this guy knowing, but it's either go through here or let's go through here, and I think what I want to do is try to go through there. Oh, this person's going to hear me, so yeah, they have to die. And I have to make sure I'm not seen by the camera when that happens. So let's buff the squad. And I can actually further yield. And I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, delay here, and then lead with melee. I think it is basically always correct to lead with melee if you can help it. And then that way, yeah, so as long as I slash slide into here, I shouldn't be worried about you. I'm going to guess you're running in a straight line and it'll be fine. That's obviously a little bit dangerous, but I'm basically going to run here, then slash slide there, and I think that's actually okay to do. You won't see or hear me. You won't see or hear me. I'm going to take that risk here, and I think it's going to be okay. So I'm going to try to slash slide. Ooh, that could have been a misclick. Yeah, so we clearly hit, and we get up to the wall here. We rolled actual damage and not a graze. That's nice. You are functionally in cover. I'm not worried about you. I can... Okay, I can't do any more yielding here, but I can just kind of run up and take a shot. So I'll put you somewhere like... here? That seems pretty reasonable. Take a shot at that guy. That should be no problem at all. Is there a fast... Yeah, there is a more direct route, which is doing this. There we go. Straight line, you've got a shot. It's not going to be the most accurate because I believe a combination of recoil and being inside the minimum range, but it won't be horrible. Yeah, so it's actually only from recoil, but we still get the guaranteed proximity shot. So that's fine. So on the way for sure. And then, yeah, if I run all the way to that, I get heard. If I kind of run like this, I don't. And again, I think I'm willing to risk that you're not turning around right away. One nice thing as well is the Cyber Knight's look ahead lowers initiative. And so I can also sort of be a little bit risky. Okay, so there's one more guy spawning. Sure, we know about you. Again, we can easily knock that down and keep running forward. Which way do I want to come from, essentially? Because I can go here and just go that route with everyone else. I can go here, and it's like a little bit... It's slightly faster, I would say, right? Like, we can go here, or we can go there, while dodging, you know, earshot, like, you know, here. And that's got to be a slightly straighter line, aside from... I mean, I've got to shoot you. I mean, actually, I think they probably never turn around. But I'd kind of still rather be in this area with all this cover. And, you know, just kind of get to chill for a bit. So I feel like I'd just rather go this way. There we go. We get a really good distance on this one. And then I don't have a reason to cast Look Ahead, because we're going to be vacating that spot anyway. So I'm not really worried. I guess I'll put it here, because I do care about what you're doing. So something like that gives me quite a bit of info. So you're turning away for now. You're going to keep turning away. And there's somebody there that got hit by the AoE. That seems reasonable to me. Okay. Pretty good start. We don't know what you're doing necessarily. And if I run, I get heard. Yep. So you spawned here. Oh, and you're the wire ghost. Okay, well, clearly I have to kill you as fast as possible. You can hear my gun if I shoot, so I've got to be kind of careful about this. We loot that, and now, unfortunately... Okay, I can still... Yeah, so... Though I can walk over... Or something... They're going to hear my gun no matter what. Right, like, even if I go all the way into this corner, basically, this guy hears my gun. Which is maybe okay. I just don't love it. As long as we don't make enough noise, neither of you will do anything. So it's really just this guy that matters, and we don't have to do it even this round yet. Obviously, I can't really go that far without risking making a bunch of noise. I think I'm going to... Yeah, if I delay for now, this guy can wait behind everybody else. And as long as we get... Yeah, it's like, I can just kind of... Like, 1 AP at a time, really make sure I'm not going to be seen by anybody. Because, again, we know what you're doing. And I have no need to kill you before initiative rolls back around. We also know that you're going to leave soon. Or at least could leave soon. So, I think we Alpha Strike you at the end of this turn. If at all possible. If not, beginning of next turn is fine. Just try to be efficient. Just try to make sure that, like, if they patrol this way, they can't see me. Should all be fine. But you know what everyone else is doing. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, you're still going that way. It's what I assumed to be the case, but just wanted to be sure. There's also a real argument for not getting that loot yet, and that way we wouldn't have been in earshot of those guys potentially, but... Okay, so as long as we don't make noise, you're not doing anything. We can aggress on you. You're going to tattle, and the security AI will send people. But that might be okay. And the question is, when do I want a line crawler? And I feel like right now is fine. You still wouldn't hear footsteps. You wouldn't see or hear me. And next turn we can go... kind of wild. But I can walk even closer, I suppose. And then it's just going to be walk up for sword range. So the ideal game plan is to somehow be quiet enough that these two never hear us. And we somehow kill all three of these guys. And I want to be clear, that's basically impossible. I don't know how we would do that reliably. Because they're basically not allowed to act at all if we want that to be true. Swords aren't bad at that. We'd have almost enough damage. Like, if we managed to get our two slash slide characters up to here and managed to find... Actually, it's 4 of them as well. It's just really hard to get that much damage in a single turn, so this mission kind of always goes loud. I don't really know a good way to not have that happen. Actually, there is a world where smokescreen plus white noise... Wow, smokescreen could be larger, actually, if we could increase the radius here. Like, it's not small, per se, but, like, it doesn't cover the entire room. But we can get in a world where smokescreen plus white noise means you can, like, completely grab this entire room and nothing happens to you. Or, like, all they would hear is footsteps. Maybe I'm willing to try that, actually. Smokescreen and go. This guy's gonna be a problem, but, like, that seems really silly. I don't know. I don't love that. Double checking. Blocks all sight and attacks except for melee. Right, so... just like this melee guy could hit me anyway. So they can still hit me, so that's not great. And they still hear footsteps, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, just walk up to be in sword range next turn. And it'll be, like, next turn we do a more meaningful set of actions. Alright, so what are you doing next turn? Are you turning back around next turn? Yeah, so next turn you turn back around, which means we have to kill you, like, relatively soon. And so I'm trying to decide, can we kill you this turn? And I feel like the answer is yes. I have to make sure we use the quieter gun. But I feel like... Actually, I'm going to yield to whoever's, like... Ah, darn. The pacing on that's not great. Yeah, if you yield further, it's not really going to work. So it's like, well... Okay... Yeah, because I wanted Inkblot to be able to go. I wanted Inkblot to just, like, use 3 AP and shoot, but... The spacing on this kind of sucks. So, if we went here and you had 2 shots, how bad are they? They're not the worst, but they're not great. I think taking these 2 shots is fine. So she's going to turn. She's aggro, of course. Wow, we hit twice. That's actually huge. Good job, dude. Yeah, ideally, we shoot with 5 AP. But we can't, so we got to shoot with 3 AP. You still don't see me because this wall's in the way. You're alert but don't see me, so we can knock you down. Yep. Thank you. High crit chance. You love to see it. Can't shoot him yet, so it's just kind of walk as far forward as we can. And next turn, spend 1 AP, then go. Again, he rolled an 8. It's pretty easy. Can I cheat any farther forward? Not to a meaningful degree. Okay. Okay, she's going to be way too loud, so we can get kind of close, and then crouch for the next group. A little bit of distance. It's not that meaningful, but maximize what I can. Alright, so 2 guards down. Eventually the timers will run out, and we'll get some escalation. Okay, cool. We won the coin flip. Turn off the camera. That's kind of nice. And so... I don't want to delay down to 6. My AR is way too loud. You're way too far away for this to be a good shot. So, the question is... yeah, how confident am I that the Wire Ghost dies for free? Now, there's no reason not just go for the kill like a normal... In a sort of normal situation. So I think it's... You know, he's going to see me. It is what it is. It's fine. I don't mind. And we just kind of try to be really AP efficient, take 3 shots. And we should have no big problems killing him. We're rolling pretty well on hits. Wow, the fact that we got 3 hits at 70-ish% each is pretty lucky. Okay, that's cool. So, secondary objective done. I think I want to try to pistol snipe this guy, but we can yield behind him pretty easily. So that's going to be the plan here. I'm going to wait one more turn and look ahead. I'm not in a rush here. You're patrolling to nowhere. Okay. Yep, yours is standing. You're going around behind us, so you're not a big problem. And I'm going to yield past this guy to make sure if we don't get the kill that we're not getting shot back. We're just raising alarm. Which is a... Also, it gives Casper a chance to be part of this fight. So, ideally, it's 4 action points. That's not going to happen. So we can go for 2, which is basically reload then shoot. I mean, there's shoot then reload, but that's not really... Why bother burning the extra action point when you can do the same thing? So it's run pretty far up, which I think is fine. No one else is going to hear the shot. You exist, but you're too far for me to care about you. No one can hear the gunshot. There's going to be some level of alert here. It's going to be fine. Yep. You're angry. You don't see the rest of us yet, though you will. We know you're chilling. And then you can hear the gunshot, so I've got to move you... Wow. And if I run... Yeah, if I run, I get heard. I've got to go pretty far to not get hurt by that guy. I don't think I can do it for 1 AP. Yeah, there's no way. I can do it for 2, though. So for 2 AP, I run this far. Which, yeah, I guess. Whatever. Unlucky that you missed, but it's fine. Inkblot should have a decent shot at this one. Yeah, she'll be seen. Okay, if I go like this, I don't get seen on the way in, which means she gets to keep her hidden buff. And her first shot's at higher accuracy. 84%, guaranteed graze. Down she goes. Alrighty, so the plan is to walk forward, and we're basically going to alpha strike these guys, I think. This camera's down for 2 turns. I don't want to get heard yet. I don't believe they're moving in any way. Actually, I think it's probably correct to hit them from up here. Let's see, I have to yield past all of them, basically. This guy rolled an 8, though, which is going to be a little bit tougher to deal with. But I think we still get to ignore these rooms. Unless we think you're going to walk up farther. Just try to get as close as we can on this turn. And I think we can play pretty aggressively. That'll be the hope. Okay, so we get the first escalation. Just guaranteed. Arms some mines that we are not nearby to. Gunner's still far away, so... This has... Oh, shoot. He's been told to go do stuff. Oh, crap. I didn't think about that. Is she taking a hit? Thankfully, no. I did not think about the tally running over and him being told to go investigate. I did not plan for that happening. So this is going to get annoying. Oh, he's blocking. No, he's not. Is he going to shoot me? Is he out of action points? He's not out of action points. That's bad. That is very, very bad. I did not plan for that. This is going to go very poorly very quickly. You should be out of AP, though. Yep. Alright, well, shoot. I'm glad her armor didn't shred, but this sucks a lot. Okay, so. Can I slash slide? Not in a good way. Okay. I'm going to run 1 AP up. That should give me a slash slide. Yep. I clicked a little early, but hopefully, yeah, you're still in attack range. It's fine. Alright, so because... Yeah, so you still have a melee weapon. I think it's still smokescreen every time. I don't see why I wouldn't smokescreen here. This is, like, good coverage. And we try to... Really? I can't... Okay. Fine. Not the best damage roll, but it's okay. Okay, well, this tells me that melee is fine. Not easily. Okay, that tells me I can hit him. Or can I kind of want to yield past this guy and see what he does. And I think I'm allowed to do that. I also really want to just pop this Aegis shield. I could have thought about doing that the previous turn. I just didn't think I was going to be in that much danger. Unfortunately, I was. Yeah, I'm going to yield on all these guys because I think we can bait them into being closer and getting more damage as a result. Yes, you don't know where to look, potentially. You don't know anything special. Okay. Nor do you. Okay. You are melee. You can't see us. And so, yeah, he went to where the gunshot was. Right. They went to where the gunshot was because that's all they know. All they know is that there were gunshots. Okay, well, I want them to all roll low on initiative now. Actually, do I actually want them to all roll low on initiative? Because theoretically... Okay, I'm going to go down to 1 AP and then take the shot because that's more efficient. Great. If they don't know where I am, but if they move randomly and I get seen, it's really bad for me. So I think I do want to act first. I think it is slightly better to act first. Maybe that is incorrect, but that is... Actually, part of this is also my team can't help. Not easily, anyway. So I could try to run over here and slash slide the whole group. That's a little scary to me. They all hear me. Yeah. Okay, slash slide would work here. Seemingly. That's telling me I slash slide 3. I have the shield on. I think it's worth. I should be rolling higher on initiative. Yeah, so we get 6 AP worth of attacks and 2 AP worth of movement. Seems good. You're the one person I can actually see. Alright, fine. It's a graze, it's fine. Okay, she's done. Caspian's gonna have a really hard time doing anything useful. And she still rolled below these guys? Okay, that's cringe. That is quite unfortunate. Well, the rest of the squad's rolling pretty well, so let's just hope it's enough. Up you go. Only guy you can shoot. It's fine. I don't believe I will need consumables. I think we'll be okay. Intruder reported. Yep, sure. Yep. So they're going to send everybody at me at this point. Okay. More mines. I should be okay with that. Fingers crossed that I'm okay with that. Yeah, laser bars are back up. Camera's up next turn. The nice thing is we get Tactical Surge, so we get to bring her initiative up towards the top. You need to die before anything else scary happens, but that should be no problem. So going to here with 4 AP lets me reload first, which I think is worthwhile. For like shoot then reload then shoot. I'm not sure what's really better here. So we'll start by shooting. You're dead. Okay, no one else that I can easily shoot without moving up again, which is also fine. So go here and then I can shoot that guy. That seems reasonable to me. Okay, you lied. You said I could shoot him. I'll just reload then. Okay, you don't have slash slide anymore, but you still have a melee weapon. I guess I'm worried about you being dangerous to me. Okay, the game tells me I have line of sight on 2. If I go here, it still tells me I have line of sight on 2, so I'm going to choose to believe the game. Kill you because you go earlier in initiative. Kill you because you're right there and you're hard to kill without melee weapons. Great. I might send my... Well, I want my hacker to go hack. Otherwise, though... I think I just run him into grab the stuff. That should be fine. Oh, you're already alerted? Wait, why are you... Oh, did you like... Oh, she just like straight up saw people. Okay. She's full on alerted, so that's going to be actual attacks coming through. I think, yeah, he can grab the stuff. I think we want you to try to get... Okay, we can't get line of sight on her, unfortunately. Okay, I think it's a yield angle then, and let people go to us. You are patrolling somewhere else. It's fine with me. And you can already shoot, so we might as well take the shots, because there's no point in really not engaging in this, if she's already alerted especially. Unfortunate miss, but we get 2 more shots after the reload. Okay, 1 more. Odds are in my favor. Wow, that sucks. I mean, we're supposed to land like 2.7 shots. We only landed 2. It's not the worst luck ever, but not a positive. And I think I just want to duck back into the smoke here. Make their jobs harder. Like, she has to come pretty far around to get a shot on anybody else, so... Even though she put the Aegis shield on, I think it's reasonable to say, now you can come to us. You're going to find a body, yep. And then you are... Please tell me you can't see me. Okay, good. That's going to be really sad. Okay, I think we're just making a beeline for the hacking now. I don't care if that thing sees me. Like, I get hit by the security tag once, and I don't care. We get 3 per turn by delaying, so let's just not bother. Okay, great. Let's go. Load the things. And we still get some nice, easy early game hosts. Okay, that is one of the other possible endpoints. I don't know if there is actually a second one as map, but it's part of the layout, all the same. Can't connect, has to be disabled. I'm gonna reload this because I'm always wary of double active ice. Damage to Cyberdeck and Tally. I'm actually willing to tank 1 hit to Cyberdeck. I think I should be fine. Download into the scan, and... Okay, CQ's gonna be one of these 2 nodes. We'll grab this stuff, then move on. That should be fine. Okay, the camera is on. He is getting seen. Okay, she's going relatively late. The question is, can I even damage her in a meaningful way in time? And I can run away over here and get 1 hit. Which is probably the best I'm going to get here, to be honest, right? She needs to die, and we have to grab this loot anyway, and this attack is... I think, actually, the minimum damage is going to be high enough. Like, I don't think there's going to be any danger in not getting this kill here. Famous last words. Yeah, we rolled actual damage anyway. Reinforcements could come from here. That's not even unlikely. And they don't have, looks like, any updated info. Yeah, they have no updated info from the security AI. So we are chilling. Let's see. So I probably want to save security scramble. Let me double check something real quick. When do you have... Okay, you have line crawler back next turn. And I believe, yeah. So trying to click over here, right? We get autopathing, which means we can jump this wall. So we can turn off one mine. And by turning off one mine, we're fine. So that says to me that I don't need more than just line crawler, which means I can make choices here that are like greedy in the short term, essentially. I'm gonna just delay down. I can delay with everyone, basically. I want to see what, like, I want to see what she does. So we're gonna have everyone delay. Scan for traps. No traps. Connection use has to be gotten rid of. I don't actually mind that too much. Okay. No program loading until disabled. Okay. Okay, so here's the CPU. So I need to actually unload programs by using them here. So I've got to go run over here. Connection. Yep, those things have to go away. Okay, fine. Let's load attack. And we know the CPU because we went scan a 2 of 2, and this is still unseen. Attack once, we get it. Nice. Scan twice, there is a trap. Ending my turn on CPU screws me. If you load a program, restart all ice. Okay, well... I'm not going to be loading any programs anytime soon. What I can do... I don't have scan loaded. I have to get off the node because I can't end my turn here or I get screwed. So I have to unmove. And then next turn we knock this down and then get the last little bit of loot and then we're done. So during turn 3 the Matrix Coast will be done. That's just fine. You are running up. You don't know enough in time. I think you're out of AP already. Yep. Okay. And that's why I delayed because... Okay, and you're going to hear me, so let's just use pistols. 3 shots. Not a big problem. Ooh, wow. Thank you, crit chance. I gotta say, actually, having high crit on Cyber Knight's kind of nice. I'm digging it. Okay, you'd get seen by motion detector, so... I think, I'll burn, like, basically half of an action point to be in that situation. And then looks like I can get to the loot box with just 2 AP and no difficulties. That's pretty efficient. Great. Can grab this with 1 AP. There is our evac. Okay, so during the next turn, we get to take down the rest of the Matrix hosts, and then we get to run for basically this guard, disable this proximity mine, and then out we go. It'll be like security 5 or so. We know that body timers are timing out. We're going to get an escalation, and it's going to be reinforcements. I think this is the first time I've seen reinforcements come from that side. I've always seen them come from the top right. Also, Lotto, Natu, and Kai have been sent. So, Lotto, Natu, so Kai has been sent, and that is you, so you're going to run towards this as well. So, probably the exact same sort of attack funnel here. I am safe to stand here. He'll run out of AP first, so I'll yield. And he's actually been sent a different route, I guess based on what the AI last knew. So that's easy enough for me. I have to save Linecrawler for the prox mine, so I think it's just like get seen by the camera, choose not to care. It is what it is, because we're going to prioritize just running as far as we can. I don't really see any other way to play this out as far as I'm concerned. We turn that camera off. It is what it is. We're going to get escalation 5, maybe even 6, and just nothing else we can do about that. See if we get lucky and we get magnet. It's close. Nice. I don't... Yeah, I'll burn like a quarter of an action point to like not be seen by the camera first. I think it's okay. You're way over there. You're running randomly. We can probably bypass you. You can go finish this. Have to attack it twice. That's fine. Yep, we get our escalation. Spiking doesn't do much, but it costs 0 AP, so who cares? I'm gonna unload you and just load some disarms instead, which is just, I think, superior. Damage to connection, download access, download, and with 5 AP remaining, we can go and do other stuff. So, yeah, could have theoretically went to go disable some of this stuff, but I don't think it's worth the AP. We can just disconnect and leave, and ooh, actually run pretty far, which is cool. So, yeah, you get seen. Do I care? No. As long as the mine's not hitting you, I don't really care. Again, security 5 seemed kind of likely. That's okay. Yeah, so they're running up to last seen location. At the end of this turn, the AI will be like, hey, so by the way, danger. Yeah, a lot of escalation coming up here at this point. Body spotted. Escalation 5 is another mine. Looks like it's not going to be in my way. It's there, though. Yeah, and you're still hunting randomly. You've not been told anything new. I figure we should delay people who might endanger me. Yeah, we're fine here, looks like. But I do need to yield... Well, yeah, just briefly yield to this guy. So we can line crawler... Oh, that's the wrong one. It's this one. Line crawler that, and then book it. And we'll easily get out during the next turn. Everyone should be able to make it, no problem. You're not close enough for me to care. You're actually hunting randomly anyway. See a body, still don't care. Don't get by the mine, that would be bad. That seems reasonable. Okay. Looks like we're going to get it. And then, ultimately, yeah, we'll play out any of the dialogue that is attached to this mission. And then we'll end the recording. I'll do some base management, and we'll come back with the next mission whenever it's time for that one. So we should be chilling here. Just to be incredibly safe, there's no reason not to. I'll just hit Aegis. I'll burn my other battery charge. Have a shield. I don't know how I'd get hit here. Actually, there's one thing you can do, by the way, is for the cost of only 1 security point, you can have your Cyber Sword just hit Aegis and then run over landmines. Because Aegis will block a shot. Ah. Okay, reinforcements there as well. Sure. That's just fine. I think Inkblot is going to be injured from getting crit during this mission. Unfortunate, but oh well. She likely suffers stress, likely suffers injury, likely suffers a wound. Doing this just to get Hemlock to go sooner. Saves me time IRL. And we complete in 9 turns with everything done. Yeah, pretty high security level. We got up to 6, but not the end of the world. Killed the wire ghost, took the lockbox, or the drop box. And we earned 2 favors from doing all the secondary objectives, both doing it fast and getting rid of the wire ghost. Alright, we get another month. Loophole heist can be planned. We level up everybody, and yeah, she is injured and wounded. Almost certainly suffered stress here as well. We'll have to pay for the wound healing. But hey, we get some trust, we get some favors. We get a little bit of loot from the, like, what, 3 loot boxes in the map? And a little bit from the relatively small Matrix host. But loot is loot. It's nice to get free stuff at relatively low cost. Yeah, she's got to time out the injury before we can actively heal the wound. Okay. I need to make this legwork look better before we get that run down. And since there's nothing else to talk about until, you know, the 3 weeks from now loophole heist or whatever proctored missions you have coming up, this will end the recording, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.